So I have no idea what's going to happen. I did get last night a very beautiful letter from President Xi. Let's work together. Let's see if we can get something done. But they renegotiated the deal. I mean, they took, whether it's intellectual property theft, they took many, many parts of that deal and they renegotiated. You can't do that. And I'm different than a lot of people. I happen to think that tariffs for a country are very powerful. You know, we're the piggy bank that everybody steals from, including China. We've been paying China $500 billion a year for many, many years. China rebuilt their country because of us. They couldn't have done what they're doing. They're building a ship every 3 weeks. They're building aircraft like you've never seen, fighter jets. I respect it. I don't blame them. I blame our past leadership for allowing this to happen. What I'm doing now with China should have happened many years ago, not just Obama, long before Obama. I always say, you know, if you look, NAFTA is one of the worst deals ever made, trade deal. But the worst trade deal ever made is the WTO, because China was flatlining for many, many decades. It was flat right here. The WTO came along. We allowed China into the WTO, and they became a rocket ship. You've got to take a look at a chart sometime. Do it. It'll be very interesting. An economic chart. They're here, and they went up like a rocket ship. Well, they did it with our money and others, and they did it because they're very smart, and they're good people, and I like the president a lot. He's a friend of mine. But I'm representing the USA, and he's representing China. And we're not going to be taken advantage of anymore. We're not going to pay China $500 billion a year. So we put very heavy tariffs on China as of Friday, and we put them on also 8 months ago. And when people looked at the economic numbers, they were shocked. When they look at the import-export numbers, they were shocked. They said, wow, how did they get to this point? This was very good. That was a very good report. They'd never seen that for many years. I said, try looking at all of the tariffs that China's been paying us for the last 8 months. Billions and billions of dollars. And that's only because I gave them a break. Because we were negotiating goodwill, we were negotiating, I gave them a break. And I said, let's keep it at 10% instead of 25%. So now what we're doing is we're raising it to 25% on Friday. So it'll be $250 billion at 25%. And it'll be $325 billion at 25%. And we're starting that paperwork today. So we'll see. But you know what? As president of our country, we had to do something about it.